Stop chasing luck. Master the skills that guarantee success. Wake up from the luck trap. Many people believe success comes from luck. They think lucky people are chosen. They think unlucky people are forgotten. This belief is comforting. It gives us an excuse to stop trying. If success is luck, failure is not our fault. If success is luck, effort feels pointless. If success is luck, waiting feels smart. But this belief is wrong. Luck is not a plan. Luck is not a system. Luck is not something you can control. Skills are different. Skills are learnable. Skills are repeatable. Skills grow with practice. This is the truth most people avoid. Successful people do not wait. They prepare. They train. They build skills quietly while others complain. When opportunity appears, they look lucky, but luck only met preparation. This article is not magic. This article is not motivation without action. This article is a mirror. If you feel stuck, read slowly. If you feel behind, keep reading. If you feel lost, this is for you. The comfort of blaming luck. Blaming luck feels safe. It protects your ego. It protects your fear. When someone succeeds, we say they are lucky. When we fail, we say the system is unfair. This story keeps us comfortable but weak. Comfort is expensive. It costs growth. It costs time. It costs potential. Every year you wait for luck, you lose skills. Every year you avoid learning, others pass you. Not because they are better, but because they practiced. Luck did not write their future. Daily effort did. Skills create confidence. Confidence does not come from words. Confidence comes from competence. You feel confident when you know what to do. You feel confident when you practiced before. You feel confident when you solved problems already. Skills remove fear. Skills replace doubt with clarity. A beginner with skills beats a dreamer with hope every time. The skill gap is the real problem. Most people do not fail because they are stupid. They fail because they lack skills. No one teaches this clearly. Schools teach information. Life demands skills. Information is knowing. Skill is doing. You can read 100 books about swimming. You will still drown without practice. Life rewards action. Life rewards ability. Why waiting for luck is dangerous. Waiting feels harmless. It is not. Waiting builds regret. Waiting builds fear. Waiting builds excuses. While you wait, time moves forward. Time does not pause for motivation. Time does not care about your plans. People who win do not feel ready. They start anyway. Read that again. People who win do not feel ready. They start anyway. Small skills beat big dreams. Dreams are easy. Skills are hard. Dreams make you feel good today. Skills pay you tomorrow. A big dream without skills is frustration. A small skill learned daily is power. 10 minutes of practice daily beats motivation once a month. Consistency beats intensity. This is boring advice. That is why it works. The myth of overnight success. Overnight success is a lie. It is a story told at the end. People see the result, they ignore the process. Years of training look like luck. Years of failure look invisible. Success hides its scars, but they are there. Every skill you admire was built slowly. Every master was once confused. They kept going. Skills stack over time. One skill changes little. Many skills change everything. Skills stack like bricks. One brick feels useless. A wall feels strong. Reading improves thinking. Thinking improves decisions. Decisions improve results. One habit supports another. One skill unlocks the next. This is how normal people become exceptional. You do not need talent. Talent helps, but talent is optional. Skill is required. Talent without effort fades. Skill without talent grows. Many talented people quit early. Many average people win late. Persistence beats potential. Skill building is boring at first. This is important. Skill building feels boring. Progress feels slow. Results feel invisible. This phase filters people. Most quit here, not because they cannot learn, but because they expect excitement. Growth is quiet. Growth is repetitive. Growth feels ordinary. Extraordinary results come from ordinary actions repeated daily. Choose one skill. Do not learn everything. Learn one thing well. Confusion kills progress. Focus creates momentum. Ask yourself one question. What skill would improve my life the most right now? Not next year, not someday, now. Start there. Action creates clarity. Thinking too much blocks action. Action creates understanding. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a starting point. Clarity comes after action, not before. Move first, adjust later. The truth about discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. It is choosing long-term gain over short-term comfort. It is doing what matters when motivation disappears. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Build systems, not feelings.
Skills make you independent. Skills reduce fear. Skills reduce dependence. When you have skills, options appear. When you have no skills, hope disappears. Skills give leverage. Skills give freedom. This is why skill building matters. You are not late. This is important to hear. You are not late. You are early in your process. Comparison distorts reality. Social media shows highlights, not effort. Focus on progress, not position. The only real competition. You are not competing with others. You are competing with your past self. Win today by learning something small. Win tomorrow by practicing again. Momentum grows. A simple rule to remember. If luck matters, wait. If skills matter, work. One path creates hope. The other creates results. Choose wisely. Part 2. How skills are built in real life. Knowing the truth is not enough. Action changes everything. Many people agree with these ideas. Few apply them. This part shows how skills are actually built, not in theory, in real life. Skill building is not talent-based. Skills do not care who you are. They respond to practice. Your past does not matter. Your age does not matter. Your background does not matter. Practice matters. People overestimate talent. They underestimate repetition. Repetition rewires the brain. Repetition removes fear. Repetition builds speed. This is science, not motivation. Start before you feel ready. Read this slowly. You will never feel ready. Read it again. Confidence follows action, not the other way around. Waiting for confidence is a trap. Action creates confidence. Every expert began confused. Every beginner feels slow. This is normal. The first stage feels awkward. Every skill has stages. Stage 1 is confusion. Stage 2 is frustration. Stage 3 is clarity. Stage 4 is flow. Most people quit in stage 1. Some quit in stage 2. Few reach stage 3. Not because it is impossible, but because discomfort feels personal. It is not. Make practice small. Big goals scare the brain. Small actions calm it. Do not practice for hours, practice for minutes. 10 minutes daily beats 1 hour weekly. Consistency builds identity. When something is easy, you return. When something feels heavy, you avoid it. Designed for return. Build a skill ritual. Do not rely on memory. Create structure. Same time, same place, same action. Ritual removes decision fatigue. Ritual makes practice automatic. You brush your teeth without motivation. Skills should feel the same. Focus on input, not outcome. Outcomes are slow. Inputs are immediate. You cannot control results. You can control effort.
Judge your day by action, not achievement. Did you practice today? Yes or no? That is success. Feedback accelerates growth. Practice without feedback is slow. Feedback shows direction. Mistakes are information, not identity. Avoid emotional reactions. Study errors calmly. Every correction sharpens the skill. Boredom is a signal. Boredom means repetition is working. When things feel boring, mastery is near. When things feel exciting, you are new. Do not chase excitement, chase progress. Professionals train when it feels dull. Skill building is lonely. Most people will not understand. They will joke. They will distract. This is normal. Growth happens in quiet moments, away from applause. Learn to enjoy silence. Progress is uneven. Some days feel powerful. Some days feel useless. Both are part of growth. Do not judge yourself daily. Judge yourself monthly. Trends matter more than moments. Protect your practice time. Your skill time is sacred. Say no to distractions. Say no to unnecessary plans. Not forever, for now. Short-term sacrifice builds long-term freedom. One skill changes identity. When you master one skill, something shifts. You trust yourself more. You act faster. You doubt less. This confidence spreads. One win unlocks courage. Courage unlocks growth. Skill creates opportunity. Opportunities are attracted to ability, not desire. People notice competence. They recommend skillful people. Luck appears when skill is visible. Failure is part of training. Failure is not a verdict, it is data. Every mistake shows a gap. Every gap shows direction. Embrace errors. They guide improvement. Speed comes later. Do not rush. Speed comes from accuracy. Accuracy comes from slow practice. Fast beginners often plateau. Slow learners often surpass them. Build strong foundations. Comparison kills focus. Someone is always ahead. Someone is always behind. Comparison wastes energy. Focus builds momentum. Your path is unique. Motivation is unreliable. Motivation fluctuates. Systems remain. Build habits. Build structure. Do not wait to feel inspired. Practice anyway. The compound effect. Skills grow like interest. Small daily gains become massive over time. Invisible progress becomes visible suddenly. This moment looks like luck. It is not. Skill is self-respect. When you practice, you send a message. I care about my future. I keep promises to myself. This builds inner strength. Part 3. Skills create a life you can trust. At some point, something changes. You stop hoping, you start knowing. Not knowing the future, knowing yourself. You know you can learn. You know you can adapt. You know you can recover. This is real security. Skills remove fear of the future.
Fear comes from helplessness. Fear grows when you feel weak. Skills remove helplessness. When problems appear, skilled people respond. When problems appear, unskilled people panic. The future becomes less scary when you trust your ability. You stop asking, what if things go wrong? You start asking, what can I learn next? Skills turn chaos into order. Life is unpredictable. Change is constant. Luck fails in chaos. Skills survive it. When the world shifts, skilled people adjust. They learn faster. They move quicker. They do not freeze. Identity is built through action. You are not what you think. You are what you do repeatedly. Every practice session shapes identity. I am someone who learns. I am someone who improves. I am someone who does not quit. Identity becomes behavior. Behavior becomes destiny. Success becomes boring in a good way. When skills grow, stress drops. Decisions feel easier. You stop needing motivation videos. You stop chasing inspiration. You trust your routine. Success stops feeling dramatic. It feels stable. This is the best kind of success. Skills create long-term freedom. Money follows value. Value follows skill. When you can solve problems, people need you. When people need you, options appear. Freedom grows slowly, but it grows surely. You stop begging for permission. Skilled people do not wait for approval. They create proof. Proof opens doors. Proof builds trust. Talk is cheap. Ability is undeniable. Skills make you calm under pressure. Pressure reveals preparation. When stress rises, training takes over. Muscle memory replaces panic. This calmness looks like confidence. It is preparation. Consistency becomes character. Doing something daily shapes character. You become reliable. You become disciplined. You become focused. Others notice. Opportunities follow. Skill protects you from regret. Regret comes from inaction. Regret grows from wasted time. Skill building eliminates regret. Even when outcomes fail, effort remains. Effort builds pride. You can accept failure when you tried fully. Luck is temporary. Luck fades. Trends change. Markets shift. Skills stay. A skilled person can rebuild again and again. The long game always wins. Most people want fast results. Few want lasting results. The long game rewards patience. It rewards consistency. Time becomes an ally. You become hard to replace. Skills create leverage. You are no longer disposable. You bring value. Value creates security. Teaching confirms mastery. One day, you explain something simply. Others understand. This moment confirms growth. You were once confused. Now you guide. This cycle continues. Skills expand self-respect. You keep promises to yourself. This builds trust. Self-trust builds confidence. Confidence becomes quiet strength. Life feels lighter. Problems feel smaller. Challenges feel manageable. Not because life is easy, because you are stronger. Skill is a daily choice. No one forces you. No one watches. You choose daily. This is power. Success is no longer a dream. It becomes a process, a routine, a habit. You stop asking, will I succeed? You ask, how long will I keep practicing? You stop comparing forever. Comparison disappears when purpose appears. You focus on growth, not ranking. Your path becomes clear. The final truth: luck is unpredictable. Skills are dependable. Luck comes and goes. Skills compound.
Luck creates moments, skills create lives. A final reminder, you do not need permission. You do not need talent. You do not need perfect conditions. You need commitment. You need patience. You need daily action. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. One small action, one short practice, that is enough.
If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake-up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, a new generation of doers, people who don't wait for permission, people who build themselves daily, people who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe, join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.